Hello everyone, checking in on gold here Sunday night, heading into Monday, September 19th. So gold has had a very significant pullback. We have now been red 2, 4, 6, 7 of the last 8 days, and we're right at this 100-day moving average support, which is the last level before we encounter 1305.50, and if we lose that level, it will be lower highs and then lower lows and a big time setback. So the bulls really want to hold 1305 all means necessary and not lose this 100-day moving average support. Checking the weekly time frame, we rejected from that 10-week moving average resistance 2 weeks in a row, and we lost that middle Bollinger Band support. So if we lose that 1305 level, we're looking down here at 1287.85, the 200-week moving average, and that key 10-week moving average is definitely worth watching over the next couple of weeks because it has rejected the price twice in a row. I'm personally looking at that 1330 level and 1328 really. Let's zoom into the hourly and look how many rejections from 1328 we had last week. So that's this line here, and we see 1, 2, 3, 4 hourly candlesticks in a row. We did just briefly get above it, but could not hold it, and then a big rejection from there as well. So really between 1328 and 1330, lots of gold resistance. This 4-hour chart has a very clear downtrend resistance line that the bulls have been unable to get over. And we want to see a bullish MACD cross. We saw a brief one, and I was highlighting that the last time we saw a bullish MACD cross, it led to a very big rally, but it was also a very sharp bullish move, and that MACD cross occurred after breaking the lower high pattern. That has not happened really clearly on this 4-hour chart yet. We have not seen 2 green 4-hour candlesticks in a row since back here on September 14th. So we need to see this downtrend line broken. We need to see 1330 as support for the bulls to really get a move going. And obviously the bullish MACD cross would certainly help. So the bears are still in control. The bulls are trying to start with some green here Sunday night. The market just opened back up again. And again, lots of downtrend resistance lines to be watching. Lots of lower high patterns to be watching. 1319.45, 1321.35. And then up to 1330. If the bulls can turn 1330 into support before breaking 1305, that will be significant in my opinion and will be a big time saved by the bulls, and we will be looking back up towards that 1350 level where we topped out the last bounce attempt. So keeping an eye on multiple time frames, seeing if the 1305 level can hold, and if it cannot, the bear miners will likely continue to do very well. We've got dust here on the daily time frame. Not a breakout by any means, but it's nice higher lows and higher highs, steady gains over the past 2 weeks. JDST is the same way, although not as strong. You can see just struggling to get over those moving averages now as dust has had them for quite some time. So we know JDST is still keeping some support levels, and we're looking at the middle Bollinger Band, which did hold 25.93, I should say. So key resistance up at 28.24. If the bulls break that level, we'll have some higher lows and higher highs. And now checking in, I might have just called that JNUG. That was JDST. This is JNUG, seeing those lower highs and lower low patterns. So we're looking down here for JNUG 1695 key support. And then if we lose that level, 1520. And looking at NUGT, comparing the two, we don't have that support there. We have already lost it. So we're right there for 1715 on NUGT. So big difference still here, where JNUG still holding the September 12th low, whereas NUGT has broken that support literally every single day since then. So again, I say it every video, you might be tired of it by now, but if you're playing bullish, you're playing JNUG. If you're playing bearish, you're playing dust. And as of right now, the bears are in control. Break of 1305. Those gold bear miners should see another leg to the upside. So a very important week coming up. Obviously, the Fed, we've got the Bank of Japan on Tuesday with rates. We've got the Fed on Wednesday with rates. And we're going to see a lot of volatility with gold. We're either going to see a fall right through 1300 support down to the 1280s, or we're going to see a rally off of that 1300 support back up to the 1350s. So tons of volatility, stop losses in place. But again, those stop losses will likely get triggered with all the volatility we're going to see on Tuesday and Wednesday. So we'll be certainly live for all of the action. I appreciate you watching. See you tomorrow.